Good afternoon, I'm Stefan. I'm going to be going through the barium enema procedure. I'm going to go ahead and show what is needed and how it's done. Just point to what is needed since I already did set it up. I've got the two forceps, one for the main line to the for the actual barium, one and the other one for the air line. This one's for it will be attached to the tube on the that goes in for the air. This is for the cuff on the actual for the insertion and holding the cuff on the for insertion. Got my KY, got the leg glove, got some extra towels and tape, and I have my bag for the enema, which already has some powder in it. And when I'm actually at this point, I would actually add the water to the specifications that for either thick or thin. For the thick barium, it would be like 1 to 1.5 liters of water. Definitely make sure that it's well mixed and everything, because right now with no water in it, it is just a powder form. I already do have the cuff for, or not the cuff, but the anyway, for a single contrast, but I will be talking about how I would be doing a double contrast. And at this point, I would go ahead and attach both cuffs, and I would go ahead and have this one attached. I would go ahead and check for patency of the cuff on the enema, and make sure that it will actually work. There wasn't a problem with the manufacturing of it. That's actually it'll stay in. Let that hang. Make sure the bulb for the air for the air contrast part of it is attached, and I would use these clamps to clamp onto the tube. I will go ahead and clamp this off. Make sure, and then I'm going to go ahead and to the water, drop it down. All the way, open it up so that it's all the way to the tip, block it. Now that I have everything set up, I would actually go ahead and open the lubrication and put it on some paper towel, so that way it's ready to go for when I go to tip. Now I am going to go ahead and get the patient, and I've got the rec. I've got with name, date of birth, the procedure and everything. I'll bring the patient in, and I'm going to go ahead and verify name, date of birth, and that we're actually doing the procedure that I have on the rec. And
Are you talking to me right now? Hi.
I'm ready.
Hi.
Can I get your name
Yana Ramos,
and date of birth?
241068
And we are doing
BE.
barium enema, and just for checking for stuff. So, you understand what the barium enema is?
I think so. The doctor explained to me that.
We're just going to be putting some contrast agent. The doctor will be here for that part of it, and he's going to take some pictures with some video, extra video, and then I'll be taking some pictures afterwards. And then once those pictures are done, it'll be good to go. So, if you want,
So what do I do?
you can go and have a seat. And one more question, or a few more questions. Any chance of being pregnant?
No.
And have you ever had any kind of surgery on your at all?
My colon? No.
Alright. Alright, so we're good. We're good with contrast and go ahead and go ahead and take an X-ray just to show the radiology before we get started. So if you want to lie down. Go ahead and do this. 10 by 15. Really quickly, just point toward your top here. Your hips on. And go ahead and step over to the console, make sure I have at least 90, the proper KUB of 90, about 30. I'm going to have the patient going to blow the air out, take the image, come back. And then go run it. And go show it to the radiologist. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready for now that I've come back from showing the radiologist, I'm going to have the patient get in the proper position. Alright, if you could, go ahead and lie on your left side, turn on your left side. Bring your feet up a little bit more toward your knees, a little bit closer toward your chest. Right there. And at this point, I'll make sure that she's ready. And I have a towel tucked underneath her, just in case there's anything happens. Move this over and be ready for when the radiologist comes in. And if the radiologist said to go ahead and tip, I would go ahead and have this up, and I would take this and be towards the stomach and down towards the left side, let it sit, and then when the radiologist is in, he will go ahead and inflate the balloon and start the contrast. Tell me when he's ready for the contrast, and I will say barium on, open, and when he's done, he'll be adding air in at the same time. Once he's done, I will then go ahead and get. I'm going to start with, since I have her on the left side, I'm going to go ahead and do the pubis. Left. Quick, I'm going to hold this right as you can there. Alright, with that setup, I'm going to go back to the console, go ahead and shoot the image on expiration, KV of 90 at anywhere from like 25 to 35, and on expiration, come back here, go and breathe, take this, go run it. Go ahead and rotate it back on your back. Again, same tip. I'm going to put a shield, and then go ahead and back. See, and do the same technique. Back. Do it on inspiration. Out. Take it, run it. And then. Now, next one, I'm going to go ahead and do the LPO. Right? Now, I could have you rotate slightly. Oh, before you rotate one side. Okay. If you can, rotate almost half into where you are now on the other side. And step over. Use the same technique on expiration. Hold your breath. Click. Alright, I'm going to breathe. Take it. Run it. Now. For this next one, I'm going to have you do the same thing but on the other side. Take a deep breath in, blow it out, hold it, exhale it, and then go in. And then run it. Come back. Alright, next one. I'm going to have you go ahead and turn all of it onto the left side. Towards me. Towards you.
My right.
Yeah, your right side. Go ahead and tape it down to here, make sure it stays in place. And then adjust accordingly. Let's do the right two. sure it's on the right technique. On expiration, shoot. Take it and run it. And now, if you want to go ahead and line, you can go and line whatever's comfortable for you. The sigmoid, which is, I'm going to do AP axial 30 to 40 degrees cephalic. So got already adjusted the tube to the angle, so now it's just a matter of lining everything up. Then now we go ahead and back, do it on expiration. Back, grab, and then we'll go ahead and run it. And then at this point, I've got everything. I'm going to go ahead and, since I've run this one, I'm going to go ahead and take this and let as much, make sure that this is. Oh, this is still in. Go ahead and drop this down and let as much empty out. Once looks like as much is going to drain out as possible. I might even actually want to finish a little bit. And then once it looks like everything's stopped, make sure it's out. Then I let her, my patient, go and use the bathroom, and have her. Once you're done, you can come back out and sit on the bed with the light. It's hooked on the door, the cord. The very last image of the series is the post-evac. Yes. from the back, shoot it, make sure it's on the right technique. Hold your breath, shoot. Alright, and breathe. And go run it. Then once I run it, I can go ahead and say everything is done. Alright, all done. This is my critique of images. I'll start off with the decubitals like I did with the patient positioning. As you can see with this double contrast, the contrast is on the downside, on the bottom part that would be closest to the ground or table, where gravity is pulling it down, and then the air is on top of it. And make sure that that entire colon in there. Now this is the to be looking at the splenic flexure, where pretty much where B is pointing at. And this is the RAL position, looking at the right colic flexure, which is right where the arrow is pointing. And then this is the AP projection of the colon, double contrast. And this is the lateral, looking at the rectum radius.